hey guys, I'm gonna share some random ideas, alright? Are you ready? Alright, a battle android and a computer glitch girl go into the internet together. Then they learn of a massive conspiracy that could destroy millions of lives as the hacker plans to brainwash people all across the internet. No, that's not the hacker. That's not Black Hat, silly. That's Elon Musk. Okay, alright, the obvious joke out of the way, this is fairly old and, that would be, glitch and, I don't think I've made the battle android, though. I might as well do that sometime. I think I'd probably replace that with Odessia, though. Anyway, a strange feminine being with yellow skin and wearing a long green leafy dress and has corn-like ears on top of her head and carries a staff that resembles a stalk of corn. Oh, cool, a corn spirit. Nice. They're, very cute. They're very cute, yeah. They keep all the corn, nice and fresh and, healthy for everybody. And, keep the argot away. You guys know what argot is, don't you? Yeah, it's kind of magical and, kind of responsible, in part responsible for some of the witch trial stuff. Yeah, because argot is hallucinogenic, you see. Anyway, a monster that resembles a massive hourglass robot that can command and use time-based magic arts, doing things like summoning meteors and casting slap spells. Hey, it's going full Final Fantasy. Cool. That's just a Final Fantasy time mage. A twisted, strange maze in a strange, twisted maze-like world of pipes that are filled with poisonous water that causes you to go in the opposite direction you intended to go. Wait, I remember that one level from Donkey Kong Country 3. Yeah, it's like if you combine Mario with that one. In fact, yeah, I think I should revisit that. After all, Donkey Kong, had some good levels. I should really replay, Donkey Kong. I remember it being very hard, though. I am not good at, platformers whatsoever, though. But I would like to revisit that one day. Anyway, a hopping toaster robot that with a toaster-like head and a frog-like mechanicalized legs on it. It hops around and shoots toast shurikens at people. It is also agile enough to dodge most basic attacks easily. No, nose. Ninja, oh no! It's shooting out toast! It's got a toast gun. Alright, yeah. A whale-shaped giant starship that is flying through outer space and 10,000 times bigger than Earth? Yo, that's one big space whale. I know what that is. That's the whale from, Batten Kaidos. Yeah, it appears the ocean was actually the sea of stars all along. Alright now, next idea. A Maltese dog fairy that is a general who won many prestigious awards before retiring from the army and becoming a captain of his own ship to travel the universe. Hey, that sounds, very cute. I like that. Yeah, isn't there like a dog fairy that's like known as Kusith or something like that? Yeah, we could probably make it into that. A strange being that resembles a human-like creature that is made up of multiple disembodied pencils in human form, and has pencil-tipped legs and a pencil-tipped head and a right arm and the pencil is there's a pencil tip on its right arm and its left arm is an eraser. Oh no. Yeah, that kind of reminds me of, I was trying to make this one school story where there was like an evil nun. Yeah, I should really bring that back, yeah. Of course, I should probably, make dreams more the focus of, Inamani. That'd probably be a lot more consistent. Maybe I could have, like, a Dreamland world arc, where we fight, the Boogeyman of Darkness. Alright now. A strange race of fairies are able to assume that nature and shape of dogs and resemble human-like dogs in their true form. They're known as Kusa the Dog Fairy. Oh, I was just talking about that. That sounds really cute. I like that. A strange human-sized golem that is made up of multiple salt crystals and has a devastating touch that can drain moisture from anything or anyone. It's the Gnosis from Xenosaga. I remember them. They turned people into salt. Yeah, I think that's what we're going for that. Alright now. A shellfish-like kid that comes out of a mussel and has superhuman strength as its body is pure muscle, allowing it to live often allowing it to lift often 100,000 pounds with one hand without breaking a sweat. Yo, can lift 100,000 pounds without lifting a sweat, without breaking a sweat? Nice. And with one hand, too. Nice. That's very strong. Yeah. It's a muscle that's made of muscle. It's a muscle kid made of muscle. Muscle Kid. Yeah, it's not to be confused with Ultimate Muscle, which is about a very different, muscular hero. He's got muscles for days, He might as well be a muscle lord, such as from Dream Team. You guys remember that Mario and Luigi game. Alright, now, next one is a move for, my Fakemon. Yeah, I used to do that a lot. I used to do that back in the day. Resonance. This frequency type attack creates a resonant wave that follows up a basic attack that is the same element as the type of attack the user used preceding this one. Yo, I remember the inspiration for this move. It's based on the move from Etrian Odyssey that basically, yeah, you remember the Highlander guy? Yeah, it's basically one of the Highlanders moves, basically. One of the good Highlander moves, though. One of the good Highlander moves, yeah. Although the Highlander was, very much sort of like a Dark Knight, but, kind of not. Yeah, I remember that attack from him. Anyway, I'll see you later. That's all the random ideas I have to share for you for today. See you later. Bye-bye now.